In the first 3 episodes of Ironheart, all I gotta say is today is a really bad day to be someone who hated on this show and prayed on its downfall before it even came out because you look goofy as hell. And I hate to say I told you so, but I don't. I told you so. I had a feeling that Ironheart was gonna be pretty good because that man Ryan Coogler don't miss, and if it's got his co-sign, you know it's gonna be solid. And not only is Ironheart toying with tech and magic, but it looks like we're finally gonna get Mephisto. I used to pray for times like this. But not only that, it looks like this show is planting the seeds for Doctor Doom's power set in the future of the MCU. Either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But for real, let's get all the bull out of the way because we had people review bombing this show before it even came out. It got down to 32% until Rotten Tomatoes had to stop it. And all I really gotta say is, what's wrong with these people? You fear what you don't understand just because people are different than you? Now that's some corny ass shit. Anyone who actually contributed to this is a loser. Low-life, pathetic piece of shit. And mind you, it's not to say like Ironheart is like a perfect show or the greatest thing ever. It's just fine. It's a decent show. And I don't think any of us should ever take stock into this way. I always like to form my own opinion when I watch something. But woosah.
Woosah! Hi, y'all. I'm sorry I started a little late. This was not trying to cooperate today. So we're not going to do our normal presentation and we'll do everything more towards the end because the show started and we're already like here instead of there. So get your devices ready and I'll talk briefly about this controversy with this series. Now, I remember when I did this watch party last week, I said out loud, I liked it. I don't know what the community was saying, but I liked it. So it's important to have your own opinions, this, that, and the third. But it was breaking my heart when I was hearing like, oh, people were like hating on the show before the show even aired. It's weird, bro. Let me tell you something. If you don't want to see it, maybe you don't like women, or you may not like Black people or Latin people or people of different diversities, you have the right to not watch the show. This is how this all works. But it's disappointing that people are just being hateful. If you don't want to watch it, cool. You don't have to leave hate behind. It's not that deep. I was hoping like, we're Marvel fans and, we want to continue, like, I don't know, Stan Lee, the creator of a lot of these Marvel characters, has always had a diverse group of people watching. And so, like, he's always been about diversity. We see it in the X-Men series. We just see it in Marvel different. I mean, in general, and I don't understand, like, what's going on. But I feel so bad of people of color and diversity when they come onto, like, Marvel and Star Wars stuff. It's just, it's wow. Like, do better, people. Do better. What if aliens really, really came to invade where you live? Are you going to be like, well, you don't look like me, we're not going to help each other? No, we're all humans, right? I don't get it. But I'm glad that the actors and actresses, Riri, and if I find a clip during the commercial, I'll show it. But I like how they had a good attitude about it. They had a good attitude about it, because I was just like, man, y'all don't even see it and you crapping on it? That's weird, bro. Girlfriend, someone in the wave pool, I believe it toots. What? Okay. Anyway, so sorry for the actors. Now, if you don't like the show, that's fine too. I actually found a review that I respect highly. I'm not going to highlight it though, keeping it real with you. They made valid points. This is what constructive criticism is about. If you have a valid reason for not liking something, then cool. But just some people just didn't like it just because, I guess diversity is an issue here. But if you didn't like it because you didn't like it because you have valid points, then cool. Like that's what it's about. We're not all gonna like everything. Some of the things that I liked about the show, some of the people that I follow didn't like, and maybe we'll talk about that after the show's over. sharing my thoughts and stuff. But it was just like, I hope that, I'm from America. So, especially Americans, I feel like when we are having conversations of race and gender in 2025, it is so, so backwards. Like maybe watch the series of Andor. A lot of things that we grew up on is based on propaganda and misunderstanding of other people's races and cultures. But I was raised in diversity, so I'm not saying I don't have issues with people that don't look like me. What I'm saying is if I have an issue with you, it's because it's you, not because you're a male or if you're not black. Like if I don't like you, it's because you did something, not because of your background. I just kind of wish that we could just get it together. Like there are real big problems going on in the world right now as we speak. We are here to have a little escapism and just chill out. And it's just conversations are just stupid. Let's just do better as human people. Like human people, please do better because we can and we should. And when everything at the end of the day, when we all said and done, man, does it matter? Is it going to matter, all this stuff? Let's enjoy the planet Earth. Let's enjoy our time here watching Disney Plus. And let's give a shout out to the person for my intro. Even though there was some cursing, I had to censor it out. He said a lot of things I was thinking. Shout out to Sammy J Reacts for standing on business, man. I did not show the whole clip, so please head over to his Instagram to see the whole thing entirely. What else? And here's some good news. It was the #1 streamed on Disney Plus. I don't know if that was for the week or a day or whatever. But I think the main reason why I gave this show a chance, there are going to be some MCU links for Doomsday and other projects. So let's just be with an open mind. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But leave the hateful isms at the door. So with that said, guys, please get a separate device. We are about to, let me get my stuff queued up because it's going to be, I was like, what a weird, I never got the whole thing about not liking somebody because of their background. It's just weird, bro. It's just weird. Do better. Humans do better. But with that being said, let's be positive. Where is this? All right. Let me just get a couple of things set up for you guys. My poor computer was just not registering my camera, so I'm just trying to get everything back on track. Where's what I'm looking for? There we go. So watch it on a separate device. And then I just gotta get one thing set up and then we'll be good to go. Yes. All right, here we go. We have a timestamp. If you guys are not familiar with this channel, my name is Gadget Trish. I'm definitely not a expert, but I'm not a normie either. I am definitely in something in between. If you're looking for experts, you're going to follow people like the new rock star. You're going to watch Den of Nerds, even though he's not covering this. But, the point is, those are your experts. There's so many more people than that. But I'm just somebody who sees it more on a normie side of thing. And I just share my opinion, crack a couple of jokes. Of course, if there's connections that I'm picking up on, I will share it as well. But most of the time, I'd be going to the experts to get me through this. But I'm just here to have a good time, get away from the world for at least three hours today. Because it's a lot. I live in New York. Things are tense here. And then I got to go to Cali soon, which is even worse. My Lord. But we're going to press start and we are going to see a commercial first because I'm in the ad tier. And then hopefully Hopefully there'll be a big payoff, at least for those who have been given the advanced copies of it. They said it's worth. I like it out the gate, but I'm just saying for those who don't, stick in there. There's some Easter eggs and stuff. So I'm going to press start. Commercial is going to be playing, and that's it.
Powerful.
Oh, let me see.
Recreational. Progressive, we treat your outdoor
Oh wait, my headphones are not working. Come on.
And when you
What's
bundle
going on today?
you can be sure they get the 24/7 protection they deserve.
Free. Oh, give me a second. Oh, what a day. I've had like literally one of the worst 2 weeks professionally and privately. And I'm just like, can I just watch TV in peace? Like I even had watch parties that I had to cancel because I had to just deal with work and life. But I'm grateful to be working because a lot of people are getting laid off left and right. Bluetooth, where are you? Where am I? Oh, it's not connected. I got old AirPods, so they don't always work. Actually, I'm working with broken AirPods. But if you're already playing the commercials, just please wait until I can get these headphones connected. I'm sure I got an emergency pair somewhere. It's not working. Of course. Disney Plus. I think I have a pair of emergencies somewhere. Question is where. I haven't been in my office in like a minute. Everything's just out of whack. But I miss y'all. I do. And I do. All right. So here we go. Always have emergency headphones near you for moments like this. The only downfall is I can't charge the iPad, and this is a 3-hour show. I'm going to need some power. We'll figure this out in the commercial. I just want to press start at this point. All right, we're still in ads. Oh, they have the Prime Day custom commercials. I already know what I want. I'm looking for like, no, we'll talk about what I'm looking for. All right. All right. Press start. Do not skip the recap because I definitely didn't get a chance to rewatch this. I'm still watching Andor. Mm. Am I in the right episode? Sorry, we're not in ads. We're actually playing episode 4. The timestamp is the main thing to pay attention to. Oh, hell no. Mm. You could tell how he's looking at her. He knows what she did. Ooh, ooh. Every intro they got a different way to show the Ironheart. I think was it not Miss Marvel, that young Marvel one, they did something like that with the intro. I forget the name of the one. More likely be part of that Young Avengers series. No, I'm losing power. No. No, summer sucks. No. Mm. Why is the AI corrupt? Where's the moral compass here? We're in commercial. So let's pause. 1 second. All right. All right. So we have 1 minute to talk. Right now there's nothing much going on. We clearly know that the hood knows Riri did something. She's the reason for the cause of his boy dying. And of course, it's gonna be fun trying to figure out how you're gonna try to mess her up. So I'm like, ain't much going on, but oh no, I'm yawning already. No! I was going to do a watch party yesterday, and I'm like, I just remember I just like passed out on the couch. Oh, it's back already. Um, oh, mm, wow. Obadiah was trying to kill Iron Man. What are we talking about? Wait, is Obadiah still alive? What? Wait. Oh, whoa. Huh. What have we learned in the first 13 minutes of the show? Stay away from Riri. She doesn't make the best decisions. She makes really bad decisions. Mm. 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 commercial. Please pause. Give me a second. I'd have been like Hood. So I'm one of them people like, if I know you did me dirty, I'm not even going to confront you. I'll handle you like in silence and continually like keep you guessing. I'm like, I'm not gonna let you know I know what's up. That's dumb. Let me see. I'm trying to find that clip with the actors. Yes. Dominique Thorne and Anthony Ramos react to the major. No, that's not the clip. Let me see something. Crit. Justice. Oh, commercial's over. Commercials are short today. Could you imagine being Riri's mom? Riri's a bit much. She doesn't make. She's a genius when it comes to like tech, but not so much with common sense. And then everybody around her gets affected. Awkward. Mm. I'm not gonna lie. I love her AI. We'll definitely talk about that for the end of the series. Like, mhm. No, you're not a good person. You don't make good decisions. There's nothing about you saying genius, and when it comes to the common sense level here, no, you're not a good person. You're smart, but not smart with everyday things. Hello, what's up? Trekkie reference. I'm good. How are you doing? Got a late start, but so happy to see this series. If you get a chance, watch the intro of this video. So much controversy in the community over silly stuff as always. I feel bad for Disney. Almost everything they do causes some kind of weird discourse. Oh, excuse me. I'm weak, but I would be sleeping in that suit too. Can everybody just hug Riri's mother for every stupid decision Riri has made? Like she gets kicked out of college, and then she goes from one bad decision to like a gazillion worse. And you keep your mom in the dark. Mhm. Commercial. Oh man. Still a little. It reminds me of last week where the first episode was a little slow. I feel like episode 4 is equals to episode 1, but we know it's a slow burn. Just hang in there. Oh man. So I'm like, pick up. We want the action. What's going to happen to Obadiah's son? What's going to happen to Riri? What's going to happen to Riri's friends? Her mom? What is the hood up to? And it is crazy. Like him having revenge on Riri makes sense. It is actually justified. So it's just like, hope Riri don't die. Oh, it's back. So here's this weird thing. It'll say it's a commercial, and out of nowhere, it'll just stop. Mm-mm. So now Riri's getting introduced to magic. Yes. Who? Who? Oh, she could feel it. Oh, wow. Wow. Who's this girl with the glasses? Mm. Mm. Oh, they mentioned Doctor Strange. What? This is crazy. Oh. Mm. Mm. I love how they don't give her enough information to fight the situation. They told her nothing. Just stay away from him, girl. Bye. We know that. Wait. What's wrong with the mom? What's wrong with her? Right. Mm. Mm-hmm. Somebody put Riri in a group home because she's the ops. Somebody kick Riri out. Time's up. Somebody hug Riri's mom. She didn't sign up for this. Please pause for our commercial. Please pause for our commercial as Riri mom is suffering because her daughter has zero social skills. She a genius though, but she's not a wow. And it's crazy. I do know people that are like smart, like Bill Gates kind of smart, but they are not the smartest in like everyday social survival. It's kind of weird how that balances out. My question of the day, would you rather be smart in knowledge or would you rather have street smarts or just common sense? Like what are we doing here? So, oh gosh. They're showing vacation ads, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tempted to go on a cruise. Like that's my favorite. I really don't do much. All I do on a cruise is eat, sleep, do something like on the cruise, like a night show or something, and then I eat and sleep and do it all over again. I'm kind of nervous that I'll be on it like this. Ads over. Okay. Yo, Oh no, I sense another bad decision, but lesson. I find it interesting if the hood has the ability to get into like jail, why hasn't he come after Riri yet? It's like he could just zip in and zip out of her house, nobody would even know. Mm. Mm. For a second, I thought my iPad picture broke because it's so dark, and I'm like, oh, they turned off the lights. Duh. How many times have I yawned within the 39 minutes? Oh God. Pause when commercial. Oh my God. It says we have a minute and 26 minutes of commercials, but I'm telling you, I bet you it's going to be half that because out of nowhere it'll just start playing. But we are in ads. Might be a good time you want to stretch. My case, I should make a tea. I'm afraid I'm going to fall asleep. Ah. All right. Ooh wee. Ooh, I'm burping. What is going on today? All right, we are going to continue. Ads are over. Come to get Riri's boyfriend. I made some of the worst decisions, and everybody, including you, are in danger. Shocker. I'm tired of making bad decisions. Oh, get your kiss on. I mean, they're not kissing, but you should kiss. Kiss, 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 kiss. You didn't, kiss, 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 kiss. Holy. Oh. Hmm. Oh. 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 Hmm. I was not expecting this reaction. I already told you guys last week, if you guys could do this with my mama, you'll be making my day. No. Gigabyte. What you want, love? Come up. Oh, you gonna wish you kept that watch on. You about to be victim number 2. Hello. Riri's not having a good week at all. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Wow. Another bad decision. Thanks to the hood. Oh. Commercial. Boo! Oh, actually, it's over. We are actually going to skip and go to the next ad. So, next episode, I'm sorry. Let's go. I need to reset this clock. Clear. Another bad decision. Then again, would y'all believe that Riri would get a moth? She has resources like people from Wakanda, and yet she won't use it. Like if I were her and I got kicked out of MIT, the first thing I would probably do, tell my mom and let my mama know I'm going back to Wakanda. But no, she decides, I need tech. I need tech like Tony Stark's. Not if you got to kill for it. No, sis. Let's get it together. All right. Episode 5 is now playing. All right, let's go. Mm. Mm. Oh God, White Castles. They got these vegan sliders. And I know my brother and his wife, they love I love White Castles. It's just such a memory. I think my mama got us hooked on that. They're like the best fake burgers I've ever tasted. Good fries though. Something about being on the onions like that. All right, back to the show. Who's Caecilius? Caecilius. I thought I had another iPad in here. Oh, why does it say White Castle and say Ironheart? I'm weak. Why don't they just go into another dimension? What kind of stupid is if your friend has the ability to go through dimensions? Oh, I can't. What's the point of having a magical friend if I swear, if her magical friend does not come back, Doctor Strange and the freaking sorcerers just kick her out the, like, don't even let her in the academy. Kick her out before she even gets there. What are we doing? Where is your magical cowardly friend? Someone needs to call the magic friend the cowardly lion. Who books when you have the ability to go through dimensions? Make this make sense. Where is the cowardly lion? I swear to God, this girl don't show up. Commercial, y'all. As we're pissed at the cowardly lion. Who does this? Who does this? I'd have been like, let me take you to another dimension, then drop you off where you need to go. What's up with the magical freaking coward? Annoyed. Time to drink some more water. So this has nothing to do with Ironheart, but I'm obsessed with this Wolverine cup. Like, I started using it every day. I hope you guys will be following me on my Amazon storefront. There are going to be videos surrounded by all the things you're seeing here. Even if they don't sell to Amazon, there's an Amazon connection to everything that I use. Because, Amazon, I think Amazon just gets the modern consumer. Only thing I noticed, because I'm trying to get ready for a Fantastic Four, the clothes went up. I need some items for cosplaying. And I'm just like, remember when the stuff was a little bit cheaper? But you know what? I don't shop like that. So I guess I can deal with it. All right, we are back. With the girls in the bubble. And also, why are the girls doing all the hard work? Just get the hood here. What is going on? The hood could just zap himself right there like that. What? What? Oh, 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 oh. Better get yourself a 10 stack while you're at it. Wait till she sees Obadiah's son. Awkward. What the hell? Nobody was expecting Xavier to act that way. You are. Yes, Riri is the issue. Riri's the ops. Mm. Mm. Your White Castle's got a nice little freaking place with. If White Castles wasn't so far from me, I think the nearest one is Harlem. Actually, it's not that far if I had a car. But I'm not supposed to be eating anyway, so what am I thinking? Mm. 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 Joe's an old chip of his old dad. It's Tony Stark's and Obadiah all over again. Awkward. Genius versus genius. Holy. Mmm. Mmm. Where's the magical friend? What the fudge? That gotta hurt. Oh, okay. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. But not for nothing. Even though I wish Joe made a different decision. I could see him being mad at Riri. Riri's the reason why he's in jail, and all he was trying to do was help her out. Like, why would she wear something on a heist knowing that could be left behind as evidence? Or at least, use good duct tape, bruh. Let's not leave evidence behind. She left the suit behind. Who does that? And you didn't even grab some White Castle a 10-pack? Sorry. We're in a commercial break, y'all. Just a lot of weird, bad decisions right now. You got the magical friend who clearly is a punk. Where is this witch? Literally. You have Obadiah's son / Joe, who, thank God, has some moral compass. Honestly, he might even have a better moral compass than freaking Riri. Let's just be honest about this. You have her best friend, or the male guy, this guy's brother, pissed at her for making the AI looking like a sister. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I thought he would be happy. I wouldn't mind AI, my brother, or my mom, just saying. But okay, to each his own. Stakes are definitely high, that's for sure. And Riri still making really dumb Riri decisions. Who wrote this character and what this way? Why? Is this a stereotype of geniuses, like they're stupid in other ways? Well, like I said, I do know some geniuses. There's some truth to that. But enough of us chatting. The commercial's over in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And why hasn't the mom relocated? Oh, now you need your mom's help. Go play in traffic, sis. Go play in traffic. Step in the middle of the freaking highway and make sure you get hit in both directions. Then go into a coma, and then when you're in a coma, just somehow bleed out. Riri is not. Riri is clearly not a good person. At least not for now. Listen, when it came to stuff like this, I always came to my mama first. First, I go to God, then I go to my mom. Then my mom goes to God, and then God gives her an answer. And that's how things work when my mama was alive. Can't keep running away. Yes. Tell her mama. Mom just pop her. My mom would have my mom would have where's your face? Listen. Where's the suit now though? Where's the suit now, Riri? You ever hear an excuse from somebody, even though her excuse I'm sure is valid, but in general, you'd be like, this is the reason for your stupidity? Okay. What is it? Is it enchanted? Holy. Holy. Yo. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd have passed out. Mm. But we learned is Riri also needs therapy. Grief counselor. Probably all the above. Oh. Oh my, I would have been on the floor. Like, I think for Mother's Day, I made a picture of me from graduation, like move with AI. I swear I was crying for hours. You got a whole memory of someone that passed away, Gary. I'd have been on the floor. Pause. We're in commercial time. What's up, Elle? What's good? It's always I was actually thinking about you earlier today, just because of things like this. I appreciate you, even if it's just to say hi. I appreciate you. I really do. I want you to have a good night. Hopefully, you're not having a heat wave. We have a little heat wave in New York, but considering there's not one drop of AC and a fan, I think we'll be all right. You know the trick. You take a nice shower, you lay real still, and then you lay under the open window or a nice fan, it's the best sleep ever. And I'm yarning, so you know I'm tired. I'm trying not to fall asleep. I'm trying not to fall asleep at I think I have like another hour and a half to go, and then I get to take a nice shower, go to sleep. But I say all that, you have a good night. You got your AC, crank it on. And if you don't, take a nice shower, run the fan, be real still, still good, still look. All right, we are almost out of ads. Let me just get ready for that. Banner. There we go. All right, we are back. Oh, 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 Lord, Joe. Who? Mm. Mm. Oh, I see what she's doing because she realized what happened to the. Oh, okay. This is what happens when you deal with like conniving people. Eventually, they're going to just turn on each other. This is why I don't mess with conniving people. I choose to be on the good side. They're going to be screwed when. Mm. Mm. What the? Got his little Star Trek symbol. That makes two of us. Duh. There is no other way to fight magic than with magic. Duh. Lesson. Oh, I knew the Stewart thing was gonna come back up. Oh. Oh. Yup. Oh. Who needs purpose when he gonna kill you anytime you step out of line? There is no minute. Huh. Oh, now the magical freaking cowardly lion friend comes back. Girl, bye. Hmm. Mm. Oh, commercial. Actually, I have drank close to a half a gallon of water. So I will be right back. Need to go to the party. Need to go to the party. I have 1 minute. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Continue. There we go. Make sure the timestamp is matching. I'm not gonna lie. As powerful as the hood is, why hasn't he just not just zapped into her garage or her home and just kill her? Am I missing something? She got time to make a whole suit. Or does he have to know where she is? I don't know. I'm sure when I watch New Rock Stars or Screen Crush, we'll find out exactly what is going on. Because I'm not an expert. Just a girl who really loves superhero movies. Star Wars. Oh, it spread into his face. Oh, that's right. He thinks she's died. My bad. Commercial already? I really feel like I just got it from the bathroom. What are we talking about? What? You know what? I'll be right back. I have to go back to the bathroom. Awkward. It's back, y'all. Ugh. Wow. Hot twist. Mm. 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 What? What? How would you tell your son I didn't want you? You know he's gonna kill you. Kill him, bro. I would have killed him. Let my parents say that to me. Instant. Well, I would never kill my parents or anybody of a television show. He's gonna kill you anyway. What are we talking about? Commercial. Can y'all believe I have to go to the bathroom again? But I ain't getting up. Moral of the story is don't drink a half a gallon of water during a live, especially if it's more than 3 hours. Make it make sense. Mm-mm. Oh wait. Oh, so I would have shot. Well, again, for the purpose of the story, I would honestly, I would never. I don't know if I'm if I'm the only one, but like, have you ever had to like kill a bug or a rodent? I ain't gonna lie, I always feel sad. I feel like, oh, this sucks. But it's like you can't be in my house. I always feel really bad. So I mean, a human's definitely out the question in all seriousness. But again, for the purpose of the story of this nonfiction, I mean, this fictional story, just yeah, kill him. Let me see. Oh, I got how much to this one? We have this episode's almost over. Then we have another hour. Then we're gonna have a quick, just hang in there and let's continue. Oh, nice suit. Nice. Mm. What, is she gonna die now? What? He's around. Oh snap. I did fall asleep a little bit at the end, but I saw enough to be like, oh snap. So we need to clear this because this episode's over. Um, I would say let's get a break, but falling asleep is never a good sign. All right. We are going to go to the next episode and final season finale. What I need to do though is to sit up right so I don't fall asleep. Even though I've seen some of my replays, I have fallen asleep in ways that I didn't even know I could fall asleep. But still, me laying back's not gonna help. Ooh, y'all. We're in the last 42 minutes of seeing where this all was leading up to. Was the person who did the intro? Well, he wasn't the intro. I just took it from his Instagram. But the point is he right? Is this Mufesta connected? Doomsday connected? Let's find out. Ah. Please do not skip the recap. It is playing now. Episode 6, our final episode. I can't wait to watch New Rock Stars or screen cuts just to see all the Easter eggs. Even though I never even got a chance to see the Easter egg one from last week. I'll be honest, I have the right to be a little annoyed on how they release things this year. It just doesn't give people a break to marinate on what they just saw, whether it's good or bad. I'm still stuck in Andor land. Yeah, I'm officially done. And I can't. I think on the commercial, I'm going to get tea. Actually, I'm going to get tea now because the way I just leaned over from tiredness is really scary. But use the timestamp to stay in sync. I heard the audio and I was like, I had to come back. All right. I'll be right back. I need my tea. Oh my gosh. As I was making the tea, I was like, what's going on? All I had was audio. Oh my, I'm done. They got that Chicago deep dish. Oh, this is the origin on how I got the red cloak. Oh. And now he looking extra effed up. You a king with a crazy freaking virus looking thing all over your face. That's that gluttony. Oh my gosh, the Ironheart thing is ridiculous. Pause. We're in commercial. Ooh, so we find out how he becomes the hood. And it's only like literally less than 30 minutes wrapping up this series. It's not even like an episode. It's over. Hold on. I have a home pod in here and this thing likes to just turn on because I thought I used a certain word. Whatever. Oh gosh. This tea is so gross, but it is so cleansing. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on after this post. Oh, we. All right, we're coming out of commercials in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Oh, he's vegan. Oh. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Oh, she probably lost Natalie for good. That's probably the exchange of getting the magic. Yeah. No one trusts you, Riri, because you don't make good decisions. Somebody, cowardly witch lady, mom, the kid with the wagon. Nobody should ever trust her ever again. It's bad luck Gorman. Like bad enough, no bad luck Riri. She doesn't have the best luck. Pause. I've learned the hard way when you're around someone that has like bad luck, that kind of rubs off on you. So you need to, without making an announcement, just slowly get away from people who constantly have bad luck. And I promise you, your luck will turn around. Cause I'm like, damn, you always got weird stories, bro. I don't want to be part of it. Now I have what I call weird luck. But I'm one of those people, if I learn a valuable lesson from something, we don't do the stupid thing again. It's just a cautionary tale. Lesson. Oh, now they're showing commercials of Chick-fil-A. I might reveal to y'all this episode what's going on with my life, or if nothing else, definitely Andor. But it's been a very interesting week. This is why I'm drinking stuff and not eating it. Oh, wait. All right. We're back in 3, 2, 1. Ironheart. Mm. I don't want to say too much in terms of like my thoughts, but I'll give you a sneak peek. I need this to pick up, man. I need you to make this make sense. We only got 25 minutes left, and I'm sure 10 of it's in credits. Oh. Mm. Who wants your power when you got his whole body messed up and he lost his bestie? You're my bestie. Bless me. So I tell people, man, realize that you're rich, even when you're not, to avoid the insanity of this. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. That is realistic. Mm. This is what happens when you don't like hold up your end of the deal. Mm. Oh, commercial. He was like, "Oh, we are not good. My name's not Joe. We are not friends. You burned the bridge." You know, it's so crazy. Like, in real life, you have people that do really effed up things to you, and then they get mad. Like when you don't want to be bothered with them anymore. It's like, nah, you already showed me how stupid you are. We're good. I forgive. I forgive. I never believe in revenge, or at least I try not to believe in revenge. But it's like, nah, we're not friends anymore. Maybe acquaintances, maybe like, people are weird, bro. It's like you do somebody dirty, and it's like, oh, let's be friends. No, let's not. Let's just be glad that we, had a moment, and that's it. I'm at timestamp 2016, but we're in a commercial for another 24 minutes. Oh, sorry. We're in a commercial for another 20 seconds. Let me just get things set up to unpause. But I'm episode 6, and we're about to start in about 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. There we go. Episode 6, timestamp 2021. Oh, cool. Well, George, if you're feeling extra brave, I can share my link and you could literally talk about it. Just let me know. Because, I mean, it's like a handful of you. Like, but I definitely have thoughts. That's for sure. I think I'm behind by, yeah, I'm a little behind because I started late. No thanks to technology. Should have had Riri on my team. It's up to you. I'm like, I'm game. I have a small channel. For now, it's just you and I. If you want to jump in, just let me know. I was like, because I'm not an expert. I do have thoughts though, but after I get my thoughts out, you can jump in, talk about what you like, didn't like. She's talking to Parker like they were like cool like that. Make it make sense. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's dope. Oh, we're in commercials. Uh, oh my gosh, I cannot wait till this is over. I don't know what to feel. Oh goodness. I mean, I like the plot twist of Riri using her AI as herself. Like that was a cool twist, but we've dealt with Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, we know is like his level of magic and sorcery is on a whole different level. And I'm like, you would think someone that's as powerful as Parker slash the Hood would be more capable of fighting Riri. I know we have some time left, but I don't know how I feel. I mean, I know how I feel. I'm just hoping it gets better. Cause I'm like, Dag, is it because I'm not an expert that we have something's missing here? I don't know. But then again, I shouldn't have to be an expert. Just follow the freaking story. Like, what are we talking about? Anyway, commercial's over in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Who? No! Of course, the dog is upset because I'm yelling. It just got really good. I see what it's. You can keep your pinky, my dude. I mean, this is our introduction to Mephisto, but it's like, what are we doing? Let me look up some stuff for y'all. Mm. Yo, if I find out Riri is being used as a vessel for Mephisto, that's something that I what? Oh, he actually said the name. Oh, making the deal with Mephisto. Girl, don't do it, sis. Don't do it. You've never made one good decision from the beginning of episode 1 to now. Please, like, kill yourself before letting this happen to your soul. Mm. Hmm. Yo, no, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Guys, what is going on? I need an expert. Let me see something. Let me go to YouTube for a few things. I just want to look a couple of things up. Um, Ironheart. I was wondering if Screen Crush has any. Shoot, he does, y'all. Yes. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to know what's going on because I'm lost AF. Didn't mean to curse. Oh, wait. I was like, what? What the helly? What the no pun intended. Oh man. Oh we continue. I'm sure this is the conclusion because we have like 10 minutes left. Minimum 5 is commercial. So we don't know what Riri chose, but she has never made any good decisions. So we know no comment. This is crazy. What's the point of her going to Wakanda to be a freaking dark energy, bro? Look at her face of disapproval. What is going on? Oh. Okay. What? If she makes a deal with Mephisto, I'm gonna knock her out. Like, make this make sense. When I said Riri has some of the worst moral decisions I've ever seen for a character that I thought was supposed to be good, like what? Do not shake. What? What? Oh my God. You should have just called the Wakandans and said, hey, I made a bad decision at MIT and now I need to. Oh, you could tell by she did it. She signed a deal with the devil. So what? She's gonna be fighting like freaking Iron Man and them in the future or whatever he's gonna be. Don't skip the post credits. I'm sure there's something in here. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm okay. Wait, let's wait for the post credit before I say anything. I don't know. And then how do we find out where this plays out? Is this playing out in Doomsday? Is this playing out in like Spider-Man? Like when do we what just happened, man? Miss Dominique Thorne. I need answers and I don't want to wait for years. Oh man, we don't have a choice. All right. Wow. Is there post credits? All right, we got 6 minutes of credits. And I can't even stop the timestamp because I want to know where it shows up again. Ironheart. Oh, the post credits coming up already. Great. Oh my God. The cowardly lion witch friend. Oh, that's her name, Selma. She can't sense who he is or was. Abracadabra, whatever. Yo, this is crazy. Guys, is there another post credit or we're just going all out like this? I'm gonna let the last 4 minutes play out. I'll leave the timestamp running in the background because I just need to get some of my thoughts out. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to add to the toxic this series been getting, but like I also got to be honest too. All right, so here are my thoughts. What the helly? What did I just witness, bro? Like, you know, I follow people who get inside information or advanced copies of stuff, and they pretty much tell you like, yeah, episode da 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 da. So they were like, oh yeah, the last 2 episodes are going to be like worth all this insanity. First of all, I'm being honest with you, I did like the first 3 episodes better than the last 6. And it's probably because I'm more of a normie than an expert. So I feel like a lot of stuff went over my freaking head. And then I think let's come from a perspective of someone like myself that leans more on the normie side. What was the point of bringing Riri into the MCU to make her the most corrupt? Is she supposed to be a good guy? Because that's where the normies versus experts come in. But I just feel like, dang, when is she going to make a good decision? Like, why did y'all bring her to freaking Wakanda just for her to be a hot mess? When is she? Jesus Christ! I'll be honest. This was okay. I don't hate it, but I just feel like what was the point of this series? I mean, clearly you are building up stuff for future MCU projects, but it feels incomplete. I feel like, as always, I missed something because remember we were watching Marvel movies in the beginning of the year and then we stopped because I had the ads here. I feel like because I'm not well versed enough to know what the hell's going on, that I didn't get to appreciate the series. And that for me is a lot lost opportunity because I'm like, do I have to like watch stuff to understand? It's not like Andor. Like Andor, you don't have to know nothing about Star Wars. It's a standalone series. I just feel like, you know, why is Riri so bankrupt? I mean, I do get the whole grief thing. That part I do get. Somebody I follow wasn't like understanding like the whole thing with her best friend being AI. And I'm like, oh, I get that. If I can make any of my lost ones, whether it be my nana, my mama, my brother, to be AI that I can talk to all the time, you know, then it's like, is it cheating to talk to someone that's no longer here based on your memories? Yeah, of course. But if I could do it, hell yeah. You know, like, but otherwise than that, like her motivation wasn't to connect to her best friend. Her whole motivation, especially for the majority of the series, was, oh, I want to make an iron suit because I could. I want to, you know, I want to feel protected. And I'm like, I don't think that's enough. And I feel like I just feel so unsatisfied. I feel like the first 3 episodes for me were better. And I feel like it was now, granted, if I was an expert and we're going to start watching a little bit of the history of Mephisto, we're also going to be watching a little bit of the Easter eggs with a Screen Crush. But I'm like, I mean, maybe tomorrow once I figure out what the hell did I not get. But I'm like, I'm just trying to go like, how do I feel about this series without without being helped on my own. There were times it got a little slow. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I was just hoping for a better outcome. Again, I don't hate it, but it's like, of course, I'm going to rewatch it again for sure. But I think after watching Andor, I think Andor messed up a lot of things for Disney because people wanted to make sense at the end of the day. So I'm not sure if George is still here, but you know what? I'll tell you what, because there's only less than 5 people in here. I am going to copy the link. I'm going to put it in the comments, in the chat. And if somebody wants to jump in and interpret to me what the heck I just witnessed, oh, so frustrating. So we're going to start a little bit with the history of Mephisto first and see why, because Disney never makes a show unless there's a reason why they did this Ironheart series. So history of Mephisto. Let's go. Oh, not without the music though. There we go.
Today we break down the devil of the Marvel Universe, Mephisto. He is one of the many powerful Hell Lords in the Marvel Universe who, in addition to long moonlit walks along the Lake of Fire, loves tormenting souls in his hellish landscape. He's also a major character that previously seemed almost inevitable to be introduced into the MCU. But now with all the changes, who freaking knows? Well, if they're not going to do it, we'll do it ourselves. So sit back and relax as we're about to break down everything you need to know about Marvel's most infamous demon. Mephisto was created by Stan Lee and John Buscema, first appearing in Silver Surfer issue 3 in 1968. That's right, the first time we ever saw him, he went up against the Silver Surfer. Mephisto isn't technically the devil, aka Satan or Lucifer, but he pretty much acts exactly like him. He's a demon lord who's after as many souls of the living that he can get his demonic hands on, and he's willing to cheat, steal, and lie to get all the souls he can. And being a supernatural demonic being, he has incredible power. For the most part, only characters on par with the likes of Doctor Strange are able to combat his skills, but we'll talk more about that in powers and abilities. As for now, let's take a look at his origin. Okay, simply put, the Hell Lords were created from the massive evil energy left behind when Demogorg, the God Eater, killed the Elder Gods. Mephisto was created alongside Thog, Lucifer, Satanish, and more. He's been around for eons and even ruled Earth way before the first celestial host stepped foot on the planet. Mephisto was actually the first Hell Lord to be created from the wake of mystical energy and is easily one of, if not the most powerful. He later drew inspiration from the biblical concept of the devil and governs a fiery pocket dimension he refers to as Hell or Hades, though not the actual hell of Christian belief, and makes contracts with mortals which are often not the fairest to claim their souls. You see, Mephisto strategically labels his realm as Hell to exploit the earthly notion of a single absolute evil being, commonly known as Satan, who rules such a place.
All right. I definitely see where this is going. What I'm going to do is, let me see if I can find, here we go. Variant. Whoa. I want you guys to check out Variant Comics page. Check out the video if you want to. And, I get it. So, which doesn't help the argument to why I'm frustrated, but yeah. So let's get out of this. Let me just close that out. Next thing, for sure, we need to check out Screen Crush because he does have a breakdown. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell did I just witness? Let me just see. I'm going to wait till we get out of ads. Skip. There we go.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy, and this is all of the Easter eggs, references, and little things you might have missed in Ironheart episodes 4, 5, and 6. As always, we will be spoiler-free in each section. So, like Dormammu, who owned the cloak in the comics. She says she tested it against several energy signatures.
I've cross-referenced this heat signature with every known energy source. Wakandan, Kree, Stark, Pym.
Now, Wakandan, Stark, and Pym are all pretty well-known technologies for her to compare it to. But the inclusion of the Kree is interesting. So the Kree are the intergalactic empire that we saw in Captain Marvel and the Marvels. But for the most part, their presence on Earth has remained a secret.
So then how does she know about all that Kree energy?
Hold on. I just want to get to this part. Episode freaking 6. I'm like, what the helly?
Except now she can see the admin override run by a voice command program. She throws him into the lock-in, which frankly is the best place to calm down when you're working back of house.
I've made a deal with 100 of them, plus 14 kings, 3 popes.
And this did make me wonder who else in the MCU has made a deal with Mephisto. We actually have a video coming out tomorrow that's about exactly that, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And then he admits that he made a deal with Ringo from the Beatles, implying that Ringo was never good enough to be in the band.
I mean, that's ridiculous. He was 10 times the drummer as Pete Best.
I know, and the dude was in a band with 3 once-in-a-generation songwriters. It is not fair to compare them.
I love Octopus's Garden.
Yeah, it's okay. And then I loved his reaction when he heard the name Dormammu. You know, the guy who almost ate our reality.
That ugly pillock isn't fit to clean my glorious soul.
This establishes that Mephisto is a way bigger threat, and honestly, Baron Cohen is so perfect in this part. I really want to see him return as a villain in a future movie. Maybe Doctor Strange 3, or The Champions, or an Ironheart film. This guy has the chops to be the big bad of an entire phase. And honestly, I've never been a huge Mephisto fan in the comics. He's kind of a one-note villain, but Sacha Baron Cohen makes him so much more interesting and charming than the demonic figure that we normally see in the comics. He says that he wants to
help the unseen, the unheard.
And this is what really gets her on his side. All through the series, Riri keeps telling us and showing others that she doesn't want to feel small or to be ignored, so he knows how to say exactly what she wants to hear. During the conversation, we keep cutting to Riri's fantasy, which we think is her imagining what it would be like to have Natalie back. Notice also that in the future here, Riri has comic-accurate hair with an afro. And we keep cutting back to her listening to Mephisto talk. And I fully expected this cutaway to end with Natalie turning into a monster or telling Riri that she can't take the deal. I expected Riri to finally learn to say goodbye to her friend and to come full circle and reject the devil. And honestly, what the man? I was shocked by this ending. The way they cut away, like right before she takes his hand, makes you think that she rejects the offer. But then we see that little bit of a scaly vein under her shirt. Like, I'm sure we'll do a video about what's next. And frankly, they can go anywhere with this. Riri could join the Young Avengers team, the Champions, which of course has Billy Maximoff, who's also a sorcerer. She could also appear in Black Panther 3, which could also be more attuned to the spiritual plane of Bast. Or she could be in Doctor Strange 3, or even a second season of her own show. Or she could appear in the spin-off series teased in the mid-credits scene. So Parker, now powerless, finds Zelma. I'm guessing that without Mephisto's support, he lost his fortune and everything he gained. Notice Zelma is wearing a Bronx hat, a nod to her home neighborhood in the comics. And he tells her,
I need some heavy-duty magic.
Which is setting up the spin-off series Strange Academy, the school for young magicians that Strange establishes in the comics. Full disclosure, I've not read that comic, but I'm looking.
All right, so I think the problem on my behalf is because I'm not an expert in this. I mean, I'm still a little aggravated with some of this, but I'm lost, bottom line. But I promise you, probably after I watch the Easter egg YouTubes, rewatch this might work. But again, I'm still coming from my perspective of someone that's not that person who saw every freaking thing and doesn't get those inside jokes and stuff. But at least I don't hate it, but I hate to say stuff like that because it's like that's so condescending in its own way. But all right, whatever. I mean, I'm glad I gave the show a shot, but I felt a little lost. But you're right. I mean, Ryan had said, he didn't see that coming. Like, there's a possibility that she took the dark side, but it was just like, what? I hope this pays off, whether it be in Doctor Strange or Wakanda Part 3, Black Panther Part 3, or I don't know, whatever. I'm sure there's a reason for it. It's not random. Hopefully by the time the new movies come out next year, I'll be caught up to everything. It's just still catching up, and there's a lot to catch up to. But you know, I would like to take a shower and go to bed. So with that being said, let's just finish up our presentation. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, I'm going to say I give this series a 3. And I think a lot of people can relate to, if you don't know what happened before the whole lost thing. I felt a little lost because I just wasn't an expert. I'm sure, like I said, once I see everything, I can probably bump it up a little bit. But I don't know. I'm also like annoyed that Riri just always just keeps making bad decisions. Now, I'll be honest, that is an unexpected twist on a Disney, type of show. Like, dag, yo, she just never makes a good decision. But we spoke about this last week. I wasn't a fan of some of the stereotypes of Black people being portrayed in the series. That was something I did mention once. And I'm just like, what the hell? I'm Black. And who are these Black people? They're not the Black people I grew up with. Like, not saying I've never seen nothing wrong. I mean, I live in New York, but I don't feel like it's exclusive Black people. I feel like New York is corrupt. I've seen some stuff from every race where I'm from. But it was just like, it just felt like, oh, we're struggling. I don't know. I don't even know where to start with this. I can't even articulate my real thoughts live. But, if anything, let me rewatch the series, Easter eggs. Let the super sweaty nerds like New Rockstar and Screen Crush help me break some of this down. And then maybe I'll have a review. Maybe I won't. But I'm glad I watched it. And I'm sure, it'll make more sense once I do a little bit more homework. With that being said, though, I do have some cool things you might want to talk about or see. Remember last week you guys had voted for, are you Team Marvel, Team DC, both, or you're not into superheroes? I promise to give you the outcome as of earlier this evening. With 57 votes, you guys chose Marvel. Shocker! For 53%. 12% is Team DC. 21% is Team both. And 14% is I am not into the superhero. And I get that for sure. It's not for everybody. Some fun finds. We mentioned it last live, but just in case you didn't see the last live, I'm actually wearing one of the things now. Let me just solo this. I have the Funko Pop set. I got a t-shirt and a Funko Pop of Ironheart. Even though I'm like, is she the good guy or the villain? I don't know how I feel about this, but once we find out what she is, and maybe you comic book people might know. Like I said, I'm not that person yet, but yeah, it still was a good deal. I paid like $15, and especially with Amazon Prime coming in a couple of days, if you want to help support this channel, help keep the lights on, literally. If you see something you like, whether it be that box, the Funko set, I also need to unbox this. Let me just get this. This is something that I also got. Let me know. Support by just please checking out the storefront and helping me, yay, pay some bills. Next, there we go. My storefront's called Gadget Church, and it gets updated weekly for sure. Fun things are coming for Prime. I am definitely will be dedicating some cool things to share during Prime. So coming soon, if you are interested in doing watch parties for the rest of the week of 4th of July, I struggle with this because I was given tickets to go see the fireworks. But I'm being honest, I declined it, and I honestly just rather be here at home. Now, the downfall is for those who have done a live with me on 4th of July, the fireworks do get out of control. As illegal as they are to have them, people light them anyway. So we'll see if the firecrackers are out of control, then we won't do it on 4th of July. But if we do, we'll do that on the 4th of July. And then I wanted to see A New Hope because I do have something completely going on for the future, for the rest of the month. So I want to get the Star Wars thing behind me. Not saying it's a bad thing, but you know, I wish my job wasn't so hectic because I really would like to stick to my schedule. But again, grateful to have a job. These are not real problems. As long as I find a way to catch up. So that's for the rest of this week, and then I will reveal on Friday or Saturday what's going on for next week. Fun fact though, for those who are, so this shirt is a medium. When I saw you guys last week, I was literally 7 pounds heavier. So if you're interested in losing weight quickly and a little healthier than like something as extreme as a water fast or something, I didn't make a slide for it, but I have a vegan channel. It's in my description bar. It's called Green is the New Lean. I will definitely talk more about I'm going to call it my detox/healing process. And of course, I'm losing weight. So I know a large shirt would have been better, but at the last week I was 50 pounds overweight. Now I'm 40 pounds overweight. I knew I was going to do something extreme to heal. And with the whole thing with my eyes, for those who's around for this whole hot eye ordeal, I said this is a good time to detox. Clearly something's wrong if you have a sty that mutated to your face looking like it's got punched. It was a mess. So yeah, I'm in a season of healing. So as much as I wanted a vegan White Castle burger, I rather deny myself for now to heal for the future. So if you're into more of a holistic lifestyle, this is the summer. This is the summer I'm challenging myself to eat healthier, drink healthier, stop overeating, and be a better human being so I could live a very healthy life, long, healthy life. So that's something that's going on for me. That was another issue why I can't really do lives like I used to. We're detoxing, which is a lot of bathroom breaks and teas and smoothies and all these things to keep you nourished. But I was hoping to get George on here. I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you guys as always for your support, whether it's coming through to say hello, liking the video, sharing the video. Please go to the Amazon storefront. I would appreciate a follow. I'd appreciate if you see something that you like, support in that way. And there will be very cool lives coming to Amazon soon. Just how I use all this stuff. And, I would say if I had to choose one thing and one thing only to shop, it would be Amazon. True story. I could tell by how much that bill is. Like Amazon is the VIP of my spending for my food, for my gadgets, for my gear, getting ready for Superman. Most of my stuff came out of Amazon. And sidebar, I noticed everyone's really, really like doing these posts with their Fantastic Four cosplay. I can't do cosplay because of my job. They changed our job dress code, but I will be doing something inspired based on stuff I got on Amazon. So all that stuff will be revealed as July is coming. But that's it. I'm chatty and I need to go to bed. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for supporting in any way that you have been able to support. Like, I appreciate whatever you can do. So see you guys in a few days, hopefully July 4th. Have a good one. If you have any thoughts about the series, if it is not hateful, please leave it in the comments. And yeah, I can't wait to hear the internet's reaction on this. I am curious. Good luck. Well, good luck to the show. Bye.